If you don't know what you want, how's your partner supposed to? What do you want?
I want someone who has a high level of integrity. I want someone who's kind, not nice. And I want someone who is very disciplined. Because the thing is, like, people talk about, oh, I want this job, I want this lifestyle, yada, yada, whatever it is. I think if you focus on core values and characteristics of people, that is something that you can go a lot further with, because they will end up being there. Your partner doesn't need to be everything for you. We are social animals. It's not fair to put everything on a guy in this situation. To be your best friend, your confidant, the one that's supposed to provide you excitement, but also stability and security. It's not fair to ask one person to give you all these things when most of us can't even give it to ourselves.
Sure.
So it's looking for what you need, not necessarily what you want.
I don't know how fucked up the word is, but it's kind of refreshing to listen to someone who thinks logically and tell you that it's unfair to push a burden on one person and leave it on the other. Just to take accountability is refreshing.
Together.
2 years.
If she gave you a guilt-free pass to sleep with anybody, would you take it?
No, sir. You might get one pass, but at the end of the day, you want one wife. And this is the wife I want. So no.
Okay. Now what about you if he gave you one?
If he gave me a guilt-free pass, I would take it.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Sorry.
But who would you take it with?
Lindy Waters III?
I don't even know who that is. That's our problem. Yep.
Who else?
Barry Sanders. I'm in love with him.
Now what do you think those men have over your man?
They're professional athletes.
Emotional damage.
That's crazy. Hey, at the end of the day, it's whatever. Whatever. At the end of the day, I don't care.
I never understood this guilt-free pass. If you were planning on cheating, why would they stay with you? You had the cheating plan before we even start or even in the middle of a relationship. Why would I be with someone who's ready to risk my relationship with them? To just sleep one night at someone who doesn't even know them?
Every day is pleasure, pleasure, pleasure. So what happens is the brain starts to seek pleasure rather than peace. And when men or women, when they meet someone peaceful, they label it as boring. And they're always seeking somebody who gives them some form of pleasure or dopamine. And the best person that gives you dopamine is a toxic attachment. What happens with a toxic attachment is you get preoccupied with that person. You're thinking about them, where are they, why haven't they called, blah, blah, blah. And that toxic attachment, they mislabel that as love. And it's just preoccupation. So they forget to look for peace. They consider somebody where it's boring, simple, monotonous.
If you think about it, everything you don't have is exciting. Everything you have is boring. So you will not enjoy everything that you have. You always enjoy something that you don't have. Once you get it, the value of it drops. So you're always sad or always looking for an edge.
Never think that I'm going out with you and then you pull out Apple Pay to pay for our bill, to tap your card. You're over with. You're dumb. You're crazy.
All of my cards on my wallet on my phone.
Or
It's the same. Just get out, bro.
Dylan, you're making me nervous. I'm trying to kiss you.
I was playing piano when suddenly
It's a very well-drawn picture. I mean, you can't stay in the club and then be annoyed that people walking in front of you. Who do you think you are that the world will stop for you?